Japan on banning crypto ETFs plus Michael Saylor and Micro and Strategy are back at shopping for Bitcoin. A new software is permitting XRP, and the way Rapid may want the XRP or Stripple versus SEC KCent. We got in replace on that. I asked her music deliver me a beautiful smile to ship out the best vibes. I got to say, guys and gals, girls and gentlemen, boys and women. So I assume this video we can do it. We can do it. I'm going to give myself a massage, right, while you are doing that. I need a bit of rub down, right? Okay, that is it. Let's get into it. So we are seeing the crypto markets it is not that it's flat, like there are a few property which might be moving, like Sui's up nearly 10%. However, Bitcoin and the top 10, Solana, XRP, Ethereum, they're all up 1-2% right here nowadays. The market heard Donald Trump speak me about the tariffs final night, saying that he was going to convey a selection Monday, Tuesday. We already pointed out this in the morning, so I'm no longer going to reiterate that. But we do have a big week arising right here with the CPI facts the next day and the PPI on Wednesday. And so that is growing a little bit of a state of affairs where previously we've got visible huge sell-offs that hasn't occurred today. So like knock on wood, it does not appear, you already know, going ahead. And so we are just, we are type of like sitting and ready to see, while is Donald going to tweet something? Or when is the CPI records? We realize whilst the CPI data is going to come out, and it feels like the marketplace is simply sitting and waiting. So it is going to be thrilling to look what happens here with XRP and with the rest of the crypto marketplace going ahead. And we have an exciting update from Japan set to boost ban on Bitcoin and crypto ETFs. So we mentioned, the Japanese earlier than how they're very, leaning toward XRP, doubtlessly integrating it into their banking device. And now in the event that they unban those ETFs, we ought to doubtlessly see a XRP ETF in Japan very quickly. And we additionally were given another corporation that it filed for a XRP ETF with the NASDAQ. CoinShares is doing that as nicely. So we got an update on that. And we additionally had lawyer Jeremy Hogan. I said the SEC versus Ripple case is much more likely to be settled sooner than ETF approvals. And so it is interesting. We mentioned this formally, and Anna reiterated this. And she said, I get numerous questions on whilst the brand new SEC chair, Paul Atkins, gets showed and why it hasn't happened yet. So I'll address it here. I even have thought about this, and plenty have thought about this, that the case won't get thrown out or settled until he is appointed the SEC chairman. The contemporary transient SEC chairman likely does not need to do whatever too drastic. So they may be just looking forward to that to show up. And she says here, there is a dozen of recent management participants that want to be approved through the Senate, and cupboard members are normally the primary ones to get showed. There are 9 cupboard individuals that also need to be voted on. Atkins may have a hearing in front of the banking GOP, that's the US Senate Banking Committee, a date for which has not been stated, and then his nomination advances out of the committee, which is anticipated to, purpose it is Republican majority there. He will then be voted on with the aid of the total Senate. For reference, Genza turned into now not showed by the Senate until April of 2021, after being nominated with the aid of Biden in January that year. And Jay Clayton become now not showed until May of 2017, after Trump nominated him in January of 2017. So it'll be thrilling to look how this plays out. And again, it's handiest months out. We've been waiting goodbye 4 years for this. What is any other months to get an update on that? So it will likely be thrilling to look in which we move from here. Now, the marketplace may be very delicate. The marketplace can cross both manner in accordance to what is happening, in line with information, and you may take gain of this. If you're fascinated, our associate BTCC will provide you with the opportunity to achieve this. You can go long, you may pass quick, whatever your coronary heart desires, any place you think the market is going to do. If you use my hyperlink, you may get 10% deposit bonus on all deposits over $500 plus more bonus of up to $10,000 consistent with consumer, in keeping with how much you exchange. I'll get a bit fee in case you do change, but we ought to remember that the use of leverage is volatile. You could make a number of money, but you could lose quite a few cash as nicely. The extra leverage you operate, the higher threat you are taking, however, the extra potential you may get. I've made numerous money 100 times, 1,000 times positions, however also lost everything, got liquidated and got stopped out and lost loads. So you need to be very cautious with that. So please trade responsibly. Also, don't forget that despite the fact that BTCC has been around for 13 years, many of these exchanges have collapsed earlier than, and we've seen exchanges which have had problems in closed positions. So ensure to examine the terms and offerings and ensure it is to be had for you. And it is something that you're interested in. They do have a demo that you can try out. So if you're interested once more, hyperlink is in description down below. So I don't know how a lot of you operate it. However, I use Trust Wallet. Many will use Trust Wallet as properly. And we now realize that we're given an update today that Trust Wallet now supports the XRP ledger, permitting customers to shop, ship, and receive XRP and XRPL tokens. So that is a good way to probably have your assets on some other to-be-had pockets. And a person said, I've never had an issue transferring XRP. I need to consider this. I transferred a few XRP a while again. I do not remember if I transferred it via the believed pockets that I even have. Don't forget, usually people will transfer, you recognize, between exchanges and then to outside wallets or from a decentralized trade, like if you have Uniswap or something like that, after which outs to other places. But Uniswap of root would not have each unmarried. You realize it is no longer each chain works there. So it is going to be thrilling to peer, you already know, going ahead, what's going to be the cross to region in which human beings will shop their cryptocurrency. Hardware wallets, outside wallets, net wallets, software wallets, it truly is going to be thrilling to see, due to the fact if cryptocurrency does get lots more mainstream, human beings that could want to apply crypto as a forex, they don't want it of their cabinet, in their safe deposit field, in the event that they want to apply it to buy stuff. Right. And so then you definitely might want a few amount in a wallet that could be capable of transacting. So, with the intention to be interesting to look as we move ahead within the life cycle of the crypto market, what receives popular and what can we use? Do we use something like, you already know Elon Musk is getting ready X to grow to be just like the whole lot app and a charge app. Do we begin using X as a wallet and maybe anyone stores the crypto on X? Maybe it is going to happen. I do not know. I'm just understand matters that I thought approximately simply proper now that might likely appear. So it will be interesting. And there is also an update on this. Maybe I'll pass and revel in the summer season in Singapore, the 10th of June to 12. In case you neglected it closing 12 months in years beyond, XRP Ledger Apex is the occasion bringing the XRP family together like no different. I'll be becoming a member of Joel Katz and Monica Long, the president of Ripple, and many others on level in Singapore, the 10th of June to the 12th, 2025. See you there. And you can use the code to get prices off on the next 7 days. So if you're inquisitive about going to the conference, perhaps I'll be there. Maybe I may not, we will see. But it'll be very interesting to see, you already know a massive event like this. Are we going to be put up SEC case already? Will Brad still be the CEO, right? Some humans are pronouncing that if he gets on that, Donald Trump, advisory board, that perhaps he would leave his function as CEO. I do not know why he would try this, but that is what I notice nowadays someone say. So it'll be very interesting to see how the marketplace plays out over the subsequent coming days. So just wanted to replace you on that. Another XRP Ledger Apex 2025 hosted by Ripple, so another convention that you can attend in case your coronary heart goals. And so it will likely be very interesting to peer what occurs tonight with day after today with Trump, PPI going into this week. Very, very exciting times ahead. Of Path, no longer a financial recommendation. I want do your own due diligence before you make a decision to invest. Remember, I'll never contact you on social media asking you to sign on to something or to ship me any cash.